Hi, this is Ernie again. I'm the guy who had $6 in his checking account to now having millions of dollars. We're at the library again, and I just came across this amazing book, We Should All Be Millionaires by Rachel Rogers. And what this book is unique. I mean, this is talking to a woman audience. And what I like about this book is it helps you change your mindset. If you look at some of my feedback or some of my comments, a lot of them said, oh, you need $100,000 to do what Ernie does. I cannot afford to do it. Her mindset is not about, I am poor and I am unfortunate, I'm discriminated, so I cannot do it, to how do I do it? The question you should be asking is, how do I get there? How can I afford it? How do I find money? How do I generate side income? Rather than immediately dismissing and say, I cannot do it. That is a toxic mindset that she actually talks about. And rather than budgeting, which is painful, she focuses on how to generate, again, how to do it, right? How to generate side income. And after following her approach, people have generated tens of thousands of dollars in side hustle income on a regular basis so that you be able to achieve your financial freedom. It also talks about something also very important that a lot of women do. I'm not criticizing, I'm not judging, but some of my female friends, I think their time is worth a lot more, but because of the market discrimination, I mean, statistically we know that women get paid less doing the same amount of work. So because they accept that rather than trying to fight it, when their time is worth $500 an hour, they only charge $300 an hour. So she's also trying to figure out how to negotiate, change the mindset and negotiate better so that you get paid more. So it's less about reducing expenses, but more about how do I get that equal pay so I can make more money that I deserve for the skills that I have. And potentially for your side income, actually charging more or at least on par with male counterparts. And I have an example where it's an old company that we used to work for, and we said, why are we trying to be cheap and just get work when we could actually do the same amount of work but actually charge more money? And the funny thing is, when we charge more money, the perception is, oh man, these guys must be really good. So they are more willing to work with us, and we actually had to say no to some clients because we just didn't have the bandwidth. This is all about side gigs. So sometimes you're shooting yourself in the foot by charging less because you're afraid to get out of your comfort zone and charge more when it comes to the side hustle, as well as your corporate job as well. And I get a lot of questions about what do I think of Acorn. One of the things that she talks about is Acorn is changes, right? So you bought something for 96 cents, so you round up and save 4 cents and try to save or invest. She's like, don't do that. Don't think about pennies. Think big and spend that money to do real estate investment or buy businesses or buy stocks or ETFs. That's going to give you big money rather than trying to save a couple pennies here, a couple pennies there. She thinks that's actually not feasible. And also, Acorn charges annual or monthly fee, subscription fee. I would rather open SoFi. Again, if you go to my profile, use my link, they give you free $25 when you open an account. You are now making a commitment to keep adding money rather than pennies, $5, $10 a day, so or it's on a weekly basis or bi-weekly or a monthly basis, so that you are aiming towards something big rather than pinching pennies. Amazing book, worth a read, and as you can see, available at the library. So go to your local library. Stop buying books. I know I make these recommendations, but you don't have to buy those books. My preference is you go to the library, borrow it, read it in 2, maybe 4 weeks and give it back so that other people can benefit. Or if you really want a copy, get it with a couple friends and circulate within your friends so that you save money that way. But if you are my woman audience who are struggling or who don't have a good roadmap of how are you going to reach that financial freedom or become a millionaire, I suggest you get a copy of this and start reading and plan accordingly, just like Rachel has. I'll put it in my showcase so that you know exactly who the author is and the title. But yeah, please take a look. And again, thanks for watching. If you have any questions, please comment. I'll respond to you within 24 hours. And please don't forget to follow, like, and repost for more investment related content that I create a couple times a week. Thanks again, and I'll see you guys on Monday.